welcome back to Villains Rise Adventure, where Sis playing the Outer World. Today we're going to start the Murder on Eridanos? Can't breathe. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this started.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Excuse me. Let's see here. We're gonna get back to that. Not now.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Go ahead and put it on my screen.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent.
Well, we're not going to Monarch.
Fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Oh, I don't have to see it on Monarch. It's okay. Just tell me what to do.
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Oh, alright, I'm off.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Your mission, a throughwave drama. I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me?
Womp womp.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Let me guess. This is about Halcyon Helen's murder.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
And your first thought was come to me.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you.
Oh.
I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
I was shaken by the news myself. Helen brought a lot of joy to the colony.
You're a compassionate person, Captain. And you're right. Halcyon Helen was a talented woman. She had a gift for transforming her art into wealth. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract? Because I promise you, I'll win.
Gentlemen, please. As far as I'm concerned, you're both idiots.
First sensible thing I've heard all day. My apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was unprofessional of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You're reliable and competent. You've been taking care of yourself ever since you arrived on Halcyon. And you're entirely independent. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Inspector Sid. I like the sound of that.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. Bud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Helen must have been pretty popular if her death could put an end to your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved, outside of our courageous business leaders.
Sound a bit worn out.
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
Yeah, they seem like jackasses.
Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue. I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society.
That seem to have issues.
The administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats. My life would be so much easier if they'd simply learn to work together.
What everybody else is. Relax, there's nothing I can't handle.
I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer. And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent. Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
Alright, I got everything I need.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
Eridanos! The murder at Eridanos. I don't know why they trusted me to catch Helen's killer.
It is possible they expect you to understand the mind of a killer. You were, after all, responsible for murdering civilians in Emerald Vale.
Did I do that? What can you tell me about Eridanos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos atmospheric complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Potentially. Thanks, Ada. Alright, get this out of the way real quick. Looks like we're good. Dialogue. Yeah. Alright. Get this boat on a rope. Eridanos. Gas giant, huh? That's what they called me back in the day. But then I got bigger. Ooh. Do. Hello, Felix. Alright. Still rocking with the buenitas. Sublight. Salvage and shipping. Yeah, no way to fall off that thing.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
You touching my bags? What's the mood in the hotel? Are a lot of people upset?
I'll say. There's nary a soul here who wasn't a fan of hers in some respect. Just about everybody's shocked. Some people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
Or maybe it was a brain eater. Yeah, that she killed a whole bunch of brain eaters. I think she made some bad choices.
Actually, Helen didn't do anything like that. She was just so stellar in her roles, and the public liked her so much that she got a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. I imagine the admin briefed you about Helen's part in the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Too bad about the postponement. Not so terrible as Helen's murder, but still a crying shame.
Thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice, mutually beneficial event.
Fair enough.
But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Great, thanks. I'll see you later. Hey, hello.
We aren't allowed to depart.
Huh, so I guess it's just me.
Do you have any idea? I could bury you under 6.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Ooh.
Someone so famous as Halcyon Helen would need a fate like this.
Ooh, a statue. Oh, look at the statue.
You believed Halcyon Helen's death was the worst.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
Black hole Birdie's disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Inspector, hope you catch that killer soon.
Hey!
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Let's skip the pleasantries. I'm ready to begin my investigation.
I'm pleased to hear that. Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
I guess I'll be able to use a lot of those right now. What does this thing do exactly?
I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Sounds like something that OSI teaches.
Oh, goodness, no. I don't care for OSI doctrine. I just enjoy their math.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Okay. Oh. Ain't gonna need that no more. And right here? Neat.
This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Let's get started. Tell me about the discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Amplifier, can you analyze the dirt?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
Helen must have been at the orchard before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Go ahead and shake me by the collar. Alright, well, let's get a boogie on it.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Welcome to the...
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Yeah, right. You happen to have my room key?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
You've got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Let's see here. Heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here?
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Do I believe in luck? Not really. I just don't think about it. Helen's co-star, Woolridge. We have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
PC. I need money. I guess we're gonna go. That's enough gossip for right now.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I'm a freelance captain changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
Good bet.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Bring me to penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
What is a juggalo? Well, can't remember that song.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
What is a juggalo? Let me think for a second. Well, yes, but Nick. Ah, man, that's all I can remember that song. Damn. Let's skip the small talk.
Agreed. Tell me about your investigation.
I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
Sounds not sus enough for me to care. I'll bear that in mind.
You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Well, I'm not too far into this game. Probably not even a quarter ways. I'll be back. Alright. Hey, here's my homie. So. Hours? Big ass table. Ooh, checkers. Oh. Snap. Dark matter. Very much. Bet the freeze dried. Oh, the whole crew's here. Neat. Look, they all get the level up. No, I did not finish the main story. I actually totally accidentally hopped up onto this DLC and it's just like, screw it, I'm doing the DLC now. So, I'm probably not going to catch every reference to the actual game with this if they have it. Better get a move on, little doggy. Where are we going? Where are we going? That was a purple berry orchard.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
Hey, the vehicle. Excuse me, the dinner. I didn't even know that they made hotel rooms that large. It was great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
Exit the Grand Tunnel. Alright, okay, over there.
So when the Rizzo said that the unveiling would be indefinite.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards.
Seriously, I can't go up in our room.
Finally checked in, I see. I hope you're fond of the penthouse. It's pretty much the best seat in the whole hotel. You shouldn't want for any amenity you might find elsewhere. Should act as a better headquarters for the investigation than any space dust covered ship. That and you ain't got room service on a ship. You ever need anything, come find me. Even if you don't, you can still swing by. I'm always happy to chat.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
No action yet. But soon. And now we're just doing investigations. Oh. This is Grand Colonel. Okay. Bam. Select a companion. There we go. There we go. Now we should have. Alright. Let's get rocking. Surprised I haven't ran into any
Smells worse than rancid salt tuna.
Actually, I'm not really too surprised about no violence in this game yet.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch.
Anyone up for a game of cut to death knockout? Yeah. But we're in the middle of a lockdown. No one's supposed to be coming or going. And when I...
I died so easily, what the hell? Did not expect that. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more of a punch with my kicks.
What floor would you like to visit?
Oh yeah, we're starting all over here again. Do 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 do.
Heard something.
What? I might be a little classed on this. Shit. All right. Crap. I'm missing something here. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked! Huh. Might have started this a little too soon. Oh, this is a bad idea. Let's, huh.
Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
You okay? You sound a little tightly wound.
Tightly wound? Tightly wound? Damn right, I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place, where there's peace and quiet, and none of my sprat-fucking subordinates can bother me. On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts. Yes, I'm a little wound up. You would be too. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Missing person. I'm actually an inspector. Could look into that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
I'll look into it.
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 Slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
I'll get on that. Where are we going? Okay, cool. We'll go this way.
I hope the murder...
Oh, this is stupid! Alright, well, we're, yeah, okay.
Rizzo's.
Let's see what kind of weaponry they might have, maybe?
Excuse me. The pool plaza is currently closed to... Oh, you're that inspector. Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss. What can I do for you?
Why does the pool look all green?
Space me if I knew. I got here for my shift this morning and found it this way. They can't yell at me for this one, which is good, because a lot of folks seem upset by it.
This morning, so it happened just before the Spectrum Brown launch.
Gee, you're pretty sharp. Yeah, the reception party would have extended out here, but we had to close it off. What with the contamination. And now the reception ain't happening anyway. Can't do much now but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping.
Something about this sounds off, Filter. I'd like to take a look around.
Alright. You may want to visit the Sun Parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool mixed the chemicals he used. Oh, and you can talk to Lily, my boss. She probably has some great advice. I saw her walk toward the bridge to the Purpleberry Orchards earlier. Reckon she's still there. Now, anything else I can do for you?
The plot thickens. I got some questions. Okay, I'll leave you on my way.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis reveals the chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the Purpleberry Orchards. The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
Mechanical contraption for propagating chemicals inserted above through the pool water. Someone has scratched a sentence into the filter plating. Iron, it was here.
Ooh. Feels like I'm breathing rich people air.
Yeah, smells reeks of orgies. Need a place to buy weaponry.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
The head of a bird patch 2000 torn from its body, and the lit active. So I cannot read for shit. Huh.
An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
Over here. Possibly something that'll kill me with one shot, or possibly something that'll give me something with a bigger boom. Vending machine, yes! Go with the Rizzos. Oh no, only got. Might be able to buy something new. In all fairness, I think my armor's still better. Crap, I want to die again. Users has set me up with a rather straightforward task. Pool cleaner, production, some chemicals, blah blah blah. See that's right. Together. All right. So, red, yellow, blue, orange. Okay, so I get okay, so blue. This one's five. Got that one. Save. I might not turn out the way I want to, you know? Whoa. This is nice. Nothing trying to kill me just yet. Yeah, thanks for the like, whoever gave me the like. Let's talk to
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Now you're here. Does that mean what I think it means?
I read your note. Suffice it to say I'm interested.
Good. If you're interested in burying the pool, I'm interested in paying you.
Then for me.
More than a handful of bits.
I could use some bits. Why go after a hotel pool? Not exactly the most high-profile target.
Maybe not. Maybe I just want Rizzo's working relationship with Slug to implode for the benefit of Spacer's Choice. But you're right. It ain't high profile. And it ain't gotta be. Any damage to Rizzo's is cause for celebration. You ain't gotta concern yourself with my spite. Consider me an average Byzantine, and I'll consider you an average contractor.
I understood. I'm in.
That's great to hear. Or grand, as the Byzantines are so fond of saying. Not that I ain't one. There's a chemical mixing machine in the greenhouse that has more than a few volatile chemicals. Mix them and render that pool unusable.
Good night to you too.
Anything that ain't a cleaner should do. Dump the mix into the pool, then find somebody in Slug and tell them you did it for Rizzo's. That'll get those damn bastards into some red water.
Right, well, I've already screwed Spacer's Choice before. Let's go do some more.
Come on back once you've done your deed.
Yeah, that's right, deed. Doing some deed.
Oh, thanks a million, Inspector. The smell cleared right up. Well, in a couple hours, the guests might even be back. Then I actually gotta start doing my job. Of course, we're not gonna get a follow-up shipment for the water anytime soon, so they'll have to content themselves on the deck. I got a little something for making my job that much less miserable. It's the key to our storeroom. If my boss asks, you never met me.
Hey, Key, I think we both know my work was worth a little more than that.
I guess I can spare a few bits. And, here, this pack of smokes. Sorry, they don't really load me up with the goods. I gotta get back to it if you don't mind, Inspector.
I think I did that right.
Something must have gotten lost between you and me. I seem to recall asking you to acidify the pool, not to do Slug's work for them.
What you wanted was wrong, plain and simple. Telling you I'd ruined the pool kept you from finding someone else to add to you. Oh, guess we'll go with that route.
Wrong? Is what Rizzo's wants any better? What about Slug? Are they right? Everyone's ambitions get in the way of everyone else's ambitions. It's how Halcyon works. Now, run along while I go back to my plotting.
Alright, have fun. Yeah, I guess I'll just add a little bit more of my body armor. Don't want to go there yet. Oh.
It's a great day to relax by the...
I just can't remember how to get to his little... Where do I go get his stuff? Up here.
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Guess I'll have to do a little trick. Since I'm getting my butt kicked, might as well upgrade.
What floor would you like to visit? Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Am I that messy?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay.
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Oh, so I got through the victim. That's cool. Thing to work up here. Yeah, better than nothing, I guess.
To the lobby we go!
Black.
armor. I was at 46. That was...
We're the future of sublight. Just you wait and see.
Of course. Alright, well that's a little better. Oh, that's a grenade launcher.
Something might have... You, here?
timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee.
Was she trying to spell the name of her killer?
This hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
A B could stand for anything like Spectrum Brown.
Now calculating likelihood of Halcyon Helen using her final moments to endorse Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. Low to moderate likelihood.
Isn't Black Hole Birdie staying here?
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Anybody else I should know about?
Accessing guest database, B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001.
Make a note of this for later amplifier.
This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector.
Thanks.
Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
Okay, keep it quiet.
Please, don't kill me!
Oh crap.
Why would anyone shoot raptidons up here? Don't this hotel have a policy on animals?
Glad I finally freaking survived that time. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Shazam, thank you, ma'am. And then remember cards tonight. If you don't show, I'll see you. It's pad on. I got heartburn real quick. Hang on, pod. Remember, Carson, I'm kidding, but don't forget you're here. I need help knocking B down rung or 3. You had me writing field reports here all week. What does this do? Okay. A slug employee schedule under Crew C, Whippleberry Orchard, and Connector Complex. So scratched out the name and replaced it with Evan O'Connor. Fuck no. Well, I knew that was going to turn out well. Oh, I should have saved when I was over there.
I hope the murderer is...
Oh, it's too lame. great time to slow down. Oh, this is so late. I don't think I was cut off for this part. Gotta keep swimming, gotta keep swimming.
Who goes? Come out and play. I smell blood. Here I go! Take cover!
Nothing. Guy said ammo. Oh, whatever. I think you got it. Oh, no, he's still standing. There you go. Oh, even the light pistols have a little bit more of a kick. Finally, I did it. Kicking my butt so easily.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on his security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of Jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with Marauders.
Search pockets. And Berry Crunch. Okay. Find 3 bits and a half-eaten. Pay your respects.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Law, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Okay. On top. Aha! How to get over there? Oop.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with Marauders.
Well. Yeah, we're gonna swap that out for you. There you go. Journal? Here's the Watchman, really so well, escorts Evan to A2 and the lower level of the Grand Curve. Hotel, sleep off whatever suffering him. Okay. Give it a little time. Whee! Oh, this is not the room I was wanting.
What floor would you like to visit?
Let's go with that one. That one. Really? Where the hell is this thing down here? Remember how to get down here.
Get
Get your damnable hair out of my face. I can't see the corpse.
Yeah, we'll go the back way. Bum, bum.
Incoming! No!
Oh no.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, I've detected a structural anomaly within a 0.8 meter radius of this locked door.
Could you narrow that down for me?
This floor panel is 0.3 millimeters shorter than regulation length, suggesting unauthorized modification.
Bear that in mind. cartridges containing IDs. Okay. There's a script. Yep, somebody was definitely a fan. Hey, little fella. You ain't so ugly now, are you? Gotta be like... Okay, thanks much. Okay.
I can't believe Miss Helen's gone. It feels like it's going against the laws of nature somehow. I used to watch Helen's serials. She'd fall into mortal peril every couple episodes, but she always lived in the end.
Well, I'm glad you could take you to see Eridanos. How does it feel?
Breathtaking. Have you looked over the edge of the complex yet? Just watch the clouds turning? It's like an ocean without end.
Really is something.
Eridanos and Olympus are the two biggest planets in Halcyon. King and Queen of the sky. Looking out to the horizon, I get this feeling that we're in the company of royalty. Eridanos is 100 times the mass of Terra 2, 800 times the volume, 10 times the diameter. We're flying through the tiniest layer of habitable atmosphere. Sometimes I can't believe how small my world used to be. My horizons were about as wide as the walls of Edgewater.
Oh, I'm glad we got you out of Edgewater.
I'm glad you landed in the Vale. Even if you did land right on top of Captain Hawthorne.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm spoiling the moment. Let's get back to it.
Let's talk about it. Okay. Let's check my journal, huh?
felt this great in ages.
Oh, you're the inspector. Welcome. Has anyone helped you with your luggage yet?
Okay.
Oh, you're the inspector. I hope you catch the killer soon, Inspector. I don't want to see the Red Colonial shut down.
Happy?
Yeah.
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come help me. I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. And I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it. The door's stuck. And I know I need to write a service request, but I can't get it under the door. Is anyone there?
Please the service request, and yeah, bad time for F person. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wait, well. Underneath the loose floor panel, a slightly dirty car key. Oh, really? Whatever. Ah!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis confirms this is Evan O'Connell. Analysis also confirms he is dead.
What caused death?
Per additional study of this body's skeletal structure, the cause of death was head trauma.
Head trauma? Tell me he wasn't murdered by a giant murder slug?
That is correct. Evan was not killed by Eridanium gigaseus. However, Eridanium gigaseus do appear to be responsible for the early decomposition of this body's surface tissue.
So, what killed him?
Further analysis indicates Evan's fatal injuries were sustained from blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, and his head collided with the ground.
Check evidence for foul play?
There are traces of blood on Evan's hands, Inspector.
Interesting. Sounds like Evan might have been doing a little brawling.
Analysis concludes this blood is human, type A. Medical records indicate Evan O'Connell's blood is type O.
Yeah. I bet Bunny Amelia's type A.
Medical records indicate Amelia Stillwell's blood is indeed type A. Great work, Inspector.
Takes time to talk to me.
If you wish to question Amelia Stillwell, Slug's scheduling records indicate that she is presently on duty at the Pilot House checkpoint.
Anything else I could take? We'll be able to fight off some brain eaters. Again. Whoops. I'm making sure nobody takes them. Yeah, no, let's just dig deep.
Inspector, you find my missing man?
He seems kind of... Get out of here. Talk to her first.
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Can I help you with something?
I have a few questions and I want you to answer them about Evan O'Connell.
Sure. He in trouble or something?
Depends. You'd be in trouble if you're not alive anyway. Hold on. He's dead.
You're kidding! Evan's dead? That doesn't... I don't understand. Can I ask what happened?
You tell me. You're the one who took him to 82? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't know what happened at the orchard.
We were supposed to haul some crates, but he was sloshed when I got there. Figured he got into the cargo or something, you know? He wasn't going to be any help, so I figured he could sleep it off in one of the employee rooms under the hotel. Left him on one of the beds in A2. He seemed fine.
Come on, I know there's more to this story.
Why would you think that?
Because if the blood I found is type A, right?
Well, shit. You really are an inspector, aren't you? I walked Evan to A2, like I said, and then, out of nowhere, he just came at me. One minute he's laughing and yelling about sharing his joy, and the next, he's choking the life out of me.
Oh, so he's not a fun
Grinned the whole time he was trying to kill me, too.
So you decided to kill him instead?
I never meant to hurt him. What he did was... well, he scared me half to death. But we've been friends for years. I only wanted to get him off me. I got a good hit in, threw him off, and ran like hell. If I'd known the fall killed him, I don't know. I should have told someone.
Got a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Why didn't you tell anyone Evan attacked you?
Because Evan would never attack anyone. I barely believe he attacked me, and I was there. Guess it shook me up pretty good. Evan's always been a total sweetheart. I don't get it.
Found slugs in Evan's body, big ones. Any idea what that's about?
I can't help you there.
Evan was a victim in all this. We owe it to him to find out what happened.
Have you been to Purpleberry Orchards, Inspector? Awfully nice out there. You should visit.
What are you? Oh.
Well, think it over.
The plot thickens. Everything I needed to know.
So, what happens now, Inspector?
I'm not here to get you in trouble. I just want to untangle this web.
Fair enough. I just wish I could understand why he did what he did. Evan is... he was my friend. Or I thought he was. I don't know. I hope you're able to make more sense of this than I can, Inspector.
Oh, yeah. You judge me behind that mask. Guess we'll just take a walk over to the orchard. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's take this. Let's see if this doesn't go the way I'm hoping it does. Like, you know, have options. Or just kind of go head on over there.
Inspector, you find my missing man?
Pool guard told me to talk to you. Said you'd have some advice.
Oh, thank the law you're here about the pool. That crucial thing that isn't my job to fix, and that, as such, I don't care about. If you want advice, here it is. Don't talk to that imbecile ever again. Even by my crew's standards, he's duller than a telescoping staff. I put him on pool duty to keep him away from me, and now he's up my ass more than ever. How hard could it possibly be to guard a void-damned pool?
John O'Connell, he's dead.
Shit. That's fucking inconvenient. What happened?
He attacked him. who unintentionally killed him in self-defense.
No shit. I gotta tell you, Evan's never been written up for so much as an impolite look. He attacked her? You sure?
I'm satisfied she's telling the truth.
Damn. Okay.
What happened was a tragedy, but not a crime. Also, Evan was covered in slugs when I found him.
That's unusual, but I don't see how that factors in.
Me either, but I tend to find out.
Good for you. That's a nice go-getter attitude you got there. I hope you do figure it out, but my involvement ends here. I gotta figure out who the fuck's replacing Evan. We're short-staffed as it is. A new day, a new pain in my ass.
Alright. That's it, huh?
As much as I'd love to chat, I've got things to do.
Interesting.
Worth nothing to you.
I'm sure you've spent a lot, sir, but unfortunately we can't make any exceptions.
Can't make any exceptions. In Byzantium, those words would be a criminal offense.
Shame we're not in Byzantium.
You know, I never imagined Spencer Woolrich would outlive Halcyon Helen.
I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect.
Bunch of sluggos.
I understand the law. We don't toss troublemakers out of airlocks.
The water is clean. But you know what? I think I'm gonna call it an evening and say thank you for watching Phil's Retro Adventure, where Sid's playing the Outer Worlds. Spacer's Choice. Doing the DLC. And, well, you know, we'll tune in next week to see deeper into the investigation. Yeah. So if you could, leave a like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon to know next time I'm going to be, doing a thing. And, yeah. As I always say, stay vile, my friends.